So welcome to this video. We're going to have a look at Odoo and the some of the things around picking. So what we're going to do is have a look at this quote here. You can see that this quote has 3 different products on it, and at this stage also it's been locked into the system. And there is a picking slip and a delivery order going out. So we pick first and then ship it second. So back to the order, and you can see here there were 3 products, and we want to have a bit of a look at these because all of these products have a manufacturing order attached to them, but a couple of them are defined as kits and the others are defined as an actual manufacturing order where we make the product and put it on the shelf. So let's have a look at this product here, and we'll go up here to bills of materials. We have a bill of material. You can see that it's a kit and it's made up of all of these separate parts in the kit. So what will happen is when we sell this product, the delivery, the picking slip will list all of these products and tell us to pick them. So, whereas if we go back to the order, BL11 is the same, and if we have a look at BL29, it's actually has a bill of materials too, but this one is it's saying manufacture this product. So what this means is that we have to raise a manufacturing order to actually manufacture these products, and ultimately then we'll put these on the shelf. So once they're manufactured, there's no other issue to do. The manufacturing is managed in the Odoo manufacturing order. So to make more of these products, we would need to raise a manufacturing order here for it, but I'm not going to do that. So when we go across to the inventory screen, which everything happens here, so this order is ready to pick. So there's one order ready to pick, and if we have a look at this order that's ready to pick, you can see that there's the 3 products, the BL29 standalone product, and then there's all of these other components which are part of the kits, BL11 and BL24. So what we're going to do after this introduction, we're now going to see if we can fire up a video camera and actually go through the physical side of picking this order. So the first thing that we want you to notice is that on our system here is we use a handheld barcode scanner, but more importantly, barcode operations need something to kick them along with. So we've got this rather large barcode printer here defined to output a little label that looks like this, which I call a carton label. Now, other people might use a picking slip that lists all the products. Other people might use an A4 formatted picking slip, but this is what works well for me. So, all of those other options are available and also are in use by different customers of ours. Over here, I've got a carton here, and I'm going to put that label on the carton. So at this point, that's my picking bin. So other customers don't pick direct into this. So I've got another customer who is picking into plastic bins, and depending on how busy she is, she'll either she has trolleys set up with 12 bins or trolleys set up with 40 bins, and she'll go and pick all of those at once and bring them back and do the shipping and dispatch centrally after that's all done. So So now we've just got to fire up our Odoo barcode scanning module. And this is actually just the same. This is the same as our as the web-based Odoo application. So there's not really any difference, just that it formats itself differently on a small screen. So the first thing we need to do is to say, let's select this picking slip. Make sure that you can see that. Yep. So make sure we can pick that picking slip, and we'll pick that up, and it will come up here with everything we need to pick. So we've got our products in. We'll put this on our trolley for now, but we've got our products in shipping locations. So one of the things we need to do is to start by scanning this label here. We're going to start by scanning. It's saying the first product to pick is in WH stock. So I'm going to scan WH stock, and now it will show, hopefully you can see that, it's highlight all the products that are in WH stock with a little green bar. So the first two products that I have are over here in the cupboard is instructions and a certificate. So both scanned, and you can see as we scan them, the products go green. Hope you can see that. So let's keep going. So we're now set up here on our trolley, and what I'm going to do is just drop my my certificate and instructions in the box together with some marketing material. So let's see if we can rearrange the camera, and we'll be able to see most of what goes on, I think. So all of these bins have a location sticker on them. So we're still picking products out of WH stock, and this product here is one. Just turn this around so I can see it. Now, so put the product in, and then we'll move on. So now we start here. One of the things about using locations is that if you set the locations up right, it will guide people through the picking process in a logical order. So we're going to start at this, and then we're going to work our way up and down these bins. So we'll start here and scan that, and then it says BL15. A 19. 46. We've got all these products that use different parts, and by tracking them like this, you can't really make a mistake and leave something out of the box. BL12. BL20. Over here. This is the part that started this whole business. And I missed I've got to grab a BL45. At this stage, I haven't scanned the carton, so it's in a different location to where we picked it up. So, but I can just hit the +1 button on it. So this can see now that everything is picked, except for a BL29, which is in location O1 AC03. So I'll just go down and pick that. I'm not sure whether you'll see that far down, but it's down in the depths of the warehouse. So BL29 is here on this location here. So scan the location, scan the product, bring it back for picking. Now, at this stage, the scanner is showing that I've got something come up on the screen. At this stage, everything is now picked, so the validate button has gone green. So there's two ways that we can validate this picking and say it's done. One is we can click that button, or the other is we can just, if I can show it, I've got a validate barcode on the trolley, so I can just scan that. So there we go, that picking is done. So the next thing to do is to ship it. So here we are here. I've got the order packed. Now, some people choose, and it's not a bad idea, is to rescan the order at this point. So you might be rescanning it out of a box, out of a bin on a trolley into the final shipping carton. But in my case, I know that that order is correct, so I'm just going to dispatch this here. So I'm going to scan the lower barcode here, and it'll come up again like this, and this is where you could scan all the products again, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to go down and press the validate button. But before I do that, I'm going to turn the printer, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see my label printer, shipping label printer. Man, that's hard to see. I'll just move the camera. There we go. So this is our zebra label printer. And what I'm going to do now, if I can, just show you this, and I'm going to press the validate button. We'll just wait for a little while. And the label will print out, and that's it. This order has been picked and shipped. The scanner has cleared, and everything's done. So we'll just go back to the computer and just show a couple of things there now. So we'll pick this up here on the screen again, and we'll go into the inventory module. And what's happened is that when we did the picking, the product moved from, or the order moved from picking, so there's nothing left to process, and it moved over the delivery order, but we've already processed the delivery order, so it's actually moved out of there. So if we go to pick, we should be able to find it. Here we go here. there's the picking order, it was just picked, and here is the delivery order. Sorted the wrong way for me. Customer's delivery order was here. You can see here that the system is automatically sent the customer an email to say that it's been dispatched and gives him a link to the shipping. So we don't have to even worry about that. Also, Odoo, we've got configured when we do it is to go back to the website, regardless of what system you're using, and update the details there. So if the customer logs in again, he'll see that. So back here, also we use Ship It, so the actual labels come from Ship It, and that's an exact copy of the label, except that it printed for us. So now that's it, there's nothing left to do. So hopefully that explains how our picking works. I might also mention that if you don't have stock for something and an order comes in, it'll sit out here in waiting. So it'll appear here as waiting, and once stock arrives from the system, then that order will move into ready to pick. Also on the screen, our purchase orders raise a delivery receipt, and they will turn up here, and once they're marked in, the product goes into stock. So you can see there's one late and one back order. So a back order is where a supplier has shipped part of their order and you haven't fully received it, so you're waiting for the back order. That was the purchase order. So we hope you found that useful. So there is one thing that I haven't clarified while we're doing that, is what you've witnessed here is the picking operation and the picking systems that work for me, and the Odoo itself is extremely customizable out of the box. And it might be that you look at this and say, this won't work for me for a particular reason. Well, it doesn't matter, because we will configure it so it works in your situation. As I mentioned before, we have customers that are using it for batch mode picking, so they can go out and pick up to 40 orders and place them on one trolley and bring them back and dispatch them one at a time from those bins on the trolleys. We've got another customer that has quite a large number of orders, and they were previously using .wms to manage their warehouse, and they found that the solution that we've come up with, which is nothing like the custom out-of-the-box solution from Odoo, but the solution that we've devised for them works equally as well for them as what .wms used to do for them, and they're happy that we've got it. They're happy that it wasn't a backward step for them. And the other thing that they like about using Odoo is to actually see everything. In a warehouse management system, you just see the product workflow through the warehouse. And in a small operation where you've only got a few employees, maybe 10 or 20 in your team, then what you have the advantage of is the supervisor can drop back in and have a look at the actual sales order in the system and pick things up from there and work out, if there's a problem, what's gone wrong and how to fix it. plus also the way Odoo tracks stock, so that you can just get Odoo to raise your purchase orders, either by reorder rules or just wait until something's sold, and it'll tell you what orders it needs to create that day, which is what I do. So that was the thing that's not been covered, is that this is what works for me, and we'll make it work for you.